can do before our first call-in? Or our only call-in for this evening?
Yeah, we can have someone in the room ramble inanely and non-stop about a single topic for at least a minute.
All right.
Who wants to ramble inanely about something
Matt,
for a
can you
minute?
do that? You
Matt,
like
tell
to
us
You
about
can
whine.
actually tell us what you've been doing at school.
And I'll be extra
I'm-
inane because I'm on like my 15th shot of espresso. since
Exactly.
10 o'clock
This is
morning.
perfect. Matt, tell us what you've been
So,
doing at school.
It's perfect. So,
Come stand here.
And non-stop.
No, stop. Just go.
okay.
Go.
So I've been at school for the last.
Wait.
Oh,
Okay, stop.
wait, he has a timer. Look, there's a timer.
1
Wait,
minute.
Matt, look over here.
And ready, and
Neat.
go.
Okay, so I've been studying digital media. I've been doing my master's degree for the last couple of months. That's where I've been. That's why I haven't been around for Loading Ready Run very much recently, except for the little bits that I've had in Rapid Fire.
Yep.
But anyhow, the master's degree, it's all about digital media. So I have an improvisation class. I have an industry projects class. I have a... what is my other class? I can't even remember. Film studies class and... something else that has entirely slipped my mind, but I'll remember it eventually. Anyhow, it's been a ton of fun, except that, for instance, this week in my improv class, of all things, we were given the assignment to go do a mashup. So they were basically like, take two pieces of media and combine them in whatever way you wish. So I originally started by doing something that didn't work at all. And then I scrapped it, and then I got distracted. Like, this assignment was given to us 2 weeks ago, so I got distracted and got working on other projects, and then realized that it was due tonight at midnight, and I hadn't started it as of yesterday. So
That's why he's a little late.
I basically taught myself Premiere over the last 2 days and edited together an anime music video of the V for Vendetta trailer and Legend of Korra into one thing. Using Amon, who wears a porcelain mask as V in the so it actually worked out quite well, and I was I was actually and I was impressed actually that Dale was doing the soliloquy from V for Vendetta, because I was working with that movie all evening, and of course I had watched it earlier this week. So
You'll have to post it online somewhere. After
What was
class.
the-
I have to upload it later this evening. Like, it has to be submitted by midnight tonight. So
Is it like rendering now or something?
or actually no, they extended it till Sunday this
After
evening after I had spent 12 hours in Premiere. But it's like I wouldn't have had a chance to work on it anyhow, so it's just as well that it's done. So I'll upload it, but I can show it if you want, and then I will be mortified and embarrassed by it, and I will probably
What's
then
the music?
stop. The music? There is no music. It's the V for Vendetta trailer.
Oh.
Like the actual theatrical
Cool
trailer.
anime music.
Well, AMV, but it's the audio track from the V for Vendetta trailer.
Cool. Well,
and at this point, I think I'm at like 2 minutes.
Oh, you're,
so,
you're
um,
way past that. But I'm
yeah.
There's been some
legitimately-
complaints that you were too interesting.
Oh, okay. And then, what else have I done? I also did. I got a 96%.
This is freelance.
This is free. I got a
How about-
96% on a paper where the objective of the paper was as follows.
Uh-oh.
Lara Croft Tomb Raider is not a very good movie.
Correct.
There are all kinds of problems with it.
Correct.
It sets up characters and doesn't do anything with them.
Correct.
It sets up like MacGuffins and doesn't do anything with them.
Correct.
It sets up plot devices and doesn't do anything with them.
Also correct.
You get to take the role of a film doctor.
Ugh.
You're going to sit down with the director and you're going to pitch him on the changes he should make to this film to make it better.
More Chris Berry.
Bearing in mind
Oh.
that you have a limited budget. So you can only make so many changes to the film.
It's an American movie and Chris Berry's a British actor. I think he comes cheap.
Fair enough. But the point was, like, you can reshoot one major action scene, or a few minor action scenes, or a couple of major dialogue scenes, or a whole bunch of minor dialogue scenes. But you do not have enough money to fix everything wrong with the film. So
How
pick a
many-
problem.
How many times did you have to watch Tomb Raider for this?
I watched it once because it was assigned for the class
Right.
prior to this paper, and then I went through and I just scanned through it like fast to pick out parts that I thought needed fixing. But it was like, pick a problem and then fix that
I
problem.
feel like the action scenes were not the problem.
Actually, the way I fixed it was fixing an action scene.
Oh.
I completely reshot the climax sequence of the film. because it was completely out of place in context with the rest of the film. The actual action sequence is really bad, like the climax sequence is really bad relative to the rest of the film. And I did it in a way that paid off the robot from the beginning, which was important.
Right.
And then I changed a couple of little things with regards to how characters interact earlier in the movie. Like I did like 3 tiny little dialogue reshoots and then the whole climax sequence, and turned Daniel Craig's character into a bad guy instead of the good guy. Like he was no longer the boyfriend.
I completely forgot
Daniel Craig was
movie.
even in that movie. Yeah.
Holy crap!
Yeah.
I remember Chris Berry was in that movie, but not Daniel Craig.
Not Daniel Craig.
I like
So
Berry.
anyhow, yeah, that was.
What's up, B?
This is what my last few weeks has
I
been
was
like.
gonna ask, did you cut in some scene, like take some footage from Gia and cut it into the?